Hello, Mr. Anthony Camisso. As you can see, this is little Dennis Connolly, and you're probably wondering why is my website on this video and why is little Dennis Connolly talking about stuff. So, in addition to selling jewelry, I actually ventured out on my own as well. I'm there full time, but I'm doing websites now. I partnered with a company. They do a fantastic job. So I'm going around to anyone I could think of, and God knows I know a lot of people who shop with my dad, a lot of connections through the family. And just any business owners, and checking their websites out and just showing them what I know and what I see when I look at websites, and just let you know if there's an opportunity to improve your online presence, because that's what I'm into and that's what I do. So I'm on your website and it looks fantastic. It looks like it was done probably only a couple years ago, but I wanted to point something out to you. I'm not sure if anyone ever told you, if you ever heard the term mobile friendly. More and more people, as you probably already know, are on their damn smartphones all the time, and they look up more and more stuff like where to shop or shopping in general, what businesses are local. A lot of these people are doing these on their phones, and that number is growing and growing. So what mobile friendly means is it's the way your website's built. How does it portray on someone's smartphone or other devices that aren't the size of a computer screen? So one way to test that is Google has created a little developer test where you can type in a website and it will analyze and tell you whether it is mobile friendly or not. So I do all this stuff at all these websites I'm checking out, like other businesses. I'm putting them through this test, and I'm looking at some other odds and ends and just seeing if there's something that they could update. So as you can see, Google comes back and they say you're not a mobile friendly website. So what does that mean, and why aren't you mobile friendly? Well, let me show you. So if I were to take your website and shrink it to the size of like a smartphone, for instance, what happens is I now have to scroll up and down, and I have to scroll left and right to find all the information, and it's a lot harder to keep up. And what happens is it's a lot smaller too, so people have to do that whole that pinch the screen and make it larger and try to figure out where they're going and make it larger so they can click on these links and try to find things. So a more modern website is built on what's called a responsive design. So this is my website, for instance, and it has all the information of what I can do. This is with my partner company, and they are massive. There's hundreds of employees. They make beautiful websites, and they make them up to today's standards with a crazy support team. So what happens is when I shrink this, as you can see, things start to rearrange themselves in an orderly way. So when I shrink it all the way down to a smartphone size, let's say this, all the information is now stacked up and down, so there's no left and right, and it reformats and refonts all of the text so you can see it all. You can click everything, and it's all stacked up and down nice and neat, and there's nothing else to do but go up and down like how a smartphone likes to use. And as you start expanding it onto other pieces, it fills up and just makes itself fit accordingly, no matter what size it is. So this is what's called mobile friendly. This is what's called responsive layout, and these are the more modern things that websites have. Your website looks fantastic, but it's not a modern website. It doesn't have those features. So when people are on their smartphones, and more people are, they're not getting the best experience they can. This could be presented way nicer on a smartphone and other devices. So as nice as your website is, I do just notice that it isn't quite up to date. And if I'm just if you got a website guy and it's like, listen, I don't feel like doing it now, my website looks fine, I'm getting business, I don't need to do this right now, I totally understand. But I wanted to show you in person, educate you a little bit on what I see from a website point of view, and just let you know that's what I'm doing nowadays. So if anything comes up and you need some changes or whatnot, I'm really partnered with this fantastic company, and they're very affordable. They have a crazy good support team, 24-hour tech support, 370, 365, get my days straight. And so I just want to reach out, say hello again. As always, have a nice day, and hope to see you soon. Be well. God bless.